What's up, everybody? Welcome back. Another episode of the Always Chillin podcast. Skinny Dean the Sandman here with some sports talk once again. It's been a few weeks because my dog died. Sucked. Broke a rib. I got it X-rayed and stuff. It wasn't broken, but dude, it's like. So we went to the pound and we got this dog, and we put her down on the ground and she immediately just ran under the car, and we were like, "Fuck," because
Gotta go.
it's not like we could leave her out there.
You gotta go.
Yeah, so she's up underneath the car in our driveway, and we're trying to get her inside, and she's like scared of us still because she doesn't know who we are. So I'm like up under the car reaching for her, and then something just goes pow, and then I just lay there like, oh, it hurt real bad, and all I was doing was reaching. I was just like, huh, and it just went bang, and I was like, oh shit, and then it hurt like really really bad for a couple days. So I went to straight up. I went to the hospital, and like for me to go to the hospital, it's got to be like.
It's bad.
Honestly.
Right.
Like, cause I knew the whole time. I'm like, well, if my ribs are fucked up, they're not gonna do anything. They're just
Ain't nothing you can. That's what I was like. Damn, I'm holding the phone.
Yeah.
Like, ain't no remedy for that.
Yeah, like they're just like they're gonna tell me just fucking
Go home and sit
take
the
some
fuck still.
Tylenol or whatever. And that's pretty much what they said. They were like, well, there's nothing we can do, and I was like, yeah, I'm just gonna take Tylenol and shit. So I just sat there. I sat there with a heating pad on it and taking Tylenol and shit, dude, for like 2 fucking weeks. And it was still hurting. I was about to go to if it didn't start feeling better, I was about to go to the hospital again and like get a second opinion, dude. Because I got an X-ray and the doctor was like, it's fine.
That's a tender area, man, in them
dude,
gills, dog.
Dude, it still hurts. And then like when I coughed, when I sneezed, when I got the hiccups, it hurt really bad. Like I couldn't do shit, man.
And even though it's not broken,
for days, I couldn't like
any injury in that area, it's broke. Fuck
it
it.
felt like my whole just like everything inside my body was just like bruised up or something. I don't know. But I don't know what like I heard something go bang, like it popped for real. So I don't know if it's just cartilage or what, but it's like,
Could be cartilage, could be muscle. I mean, from your injury, it could be something that loosened up on you finally or something.
Yeah, so yeah, I was down and out for like 3 weeks, like 3 fucking weeks for real.
Yeah,
it still hurts. I finally feel good enough to be like getting out of the house and shit, but dude, I couldn't go walk around.
No, anything in that area, bro, it's gonna let your
really
ass
walk.
down.
Laying down hurt. I couldn't sleep. Like if I ate a lot and got kind of bloated, it fucking hurt. Like I for real couldn't do shit. Like sitting there and playing video games was
Them gills, man.
hard sometimes.
You know, I'm always trying to find a reason to pep somebody up, but I'm like, damn, ribs. I'm like, ribs, I ain't got nothing for you, dog. Sit your ass down.
So I felt like, you know in Men in Black when they take that dude's face off and there's that little alien in there? Like, that's what I was like for seriously like 3 weeks.
A dude in there.
Dude, I had a heating pad on so long, I had a big like red square on my skin. I had to stop using it. I was like, this shit ain't good. But if I didn't use the heating pad for a day, it like hurt like a motherfucker the next day. So
Man.
I don't know. Anyway, so lots of Husker stuff has happened. Have you been paying attention to Nebraska baseball at all?
I'm getting into baseball.
It hasn't been.
I told myself I was gonna start with the Huskers, of course, hometown team. I'm gonna try to get a little more. I need to learn the rules. I don't know the rules. I know home run is the open base.
Yeah.
Triple, double.
Yeah, I know all that stuff. Double plays.
Double.
Fucking,
Yeah, I need to learn.
I don't know the like infield fly rule. Sometimes they talk about infield fly rule. I don't really know what that is. Maybe we'll figure that out.
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
Maybe that's what we'll do on the show.
I learned what the warning track was the other day watching some Bo Jackson shit.
Okay.
That's the dirt in way out.
Yeah.
Warning track.
Yeah, it lets them know they're about to hit the
Bow!
wall.
Yeah. I was like, no, okay, I see.
That's what it's called. Yeah.
Okay,
that makes
so
sense.
I'm learning.
But I mean, even though that's like they still have to run into the fucking wall. Like it doesn't help them avoid it. It just lets them know that it's gonna.
It's right
happen.
there.
Like you're gonna do it.
It's right there. Fuck.
Because they're not gonna stop going for the ball.
No.
So
No.
it's like it's less like so they don't hit the wall. It's more like
Warning track.
you're gonna hit the wall.
You're gonna hit the wall.
Yeah. So Husker baseball. I mean, the season just started, so it's kind of a mixed bag. And what do we figure? Like, there's like 160 games or something in a baseball season, some crazy shit like that.
Even in college, yeah.
I don't know,
Pretty,
something like
how many games in college? I know they play.
I mean, they played like they played every day this weekend.
Yeah.
So yeah, the last weekend, 20th, 21st, 22nd, they played Louisville. Louisville was number 15. We lost 4-2 that one. Kansas State lost 5-3 that one. But then we beat Florida State 10-1. That's a pretty good baseball score, 10-1.
Florida State.
Florida State's number 16.
Florida State.
That was pretty good. So we have the capacity to be good. But I was listening to the game today. We played Auburn. We've been playing Auburn all weekend. The first game against Auburn, we won 9-8. That one went to 10 innings, a little bit of extra innings action. Pulled off an upset there. We had 7 unanswered runs and a walk-off home
Now, see, what
run
does
for
that
10.
mean?
This means we scored 7 and they scored nothing. You know, kind of like when there's a run in baseball, like a 9-0
10-0
run.
run in basketball.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
Okay.
Or basketball, yeah, that's what I meant. But then, so that was pretty good. That's encouraging, exciting, whatever. SEC teams are pretty good at baseball.
Aren't we Big Ten champs? Didn't we?
Uh-huh.
We are last
if
year.
If not last year, the year before,
Year
for
before?
sure. I don't know if we repeated it, but I think we might have.
I think we might have.
Yeah, so that was pretty encouraging. But then yesterday and today, dude, Auburn beat the fucking brakes off them bad. So yesterday the score was 15-4.
Damn.
Yeah,
That's a football score.
Yeah, and today the score was 12-3, which I mean, not ideal, but they'll get their shit. They seem like they're going to be okay, and they'll get their shit together. But baseball's
How early are we in the
it's
season?
a long season. I feel like they've only played like 6 or 7 games or something like that.
Okay.
But it's on the radio. They were saying that this weekend, Nebraska pitchers. We've tried like 7 different pitchers, I guess, which I don't feel like is good. They don't know who the pitcher's going to be really, and they said they walked like 30 dudes and hit like 10 other dudes. So they were averaging like 12 free bases a game or something.
Damn,
which 12 free bases a game is 3 runs.
It's the Bad News Bears right there, man.
Yeah. So
that can't be good.
I mean, it's probably more than 3. It's probably like 4 runs or something.
Damn.
If you actually do it. So yeah, I don't know. I feel like they'll be pretty good. We've been good. We've been decent at baseball. Baseball is one of those things where I feel like as long as we're okay at it, nobody is gonna care.
Yeah, that's what I think.
Like as long as we play for the Big Ten championship, like the baseball program, I feel like is doing fine, and I'm not really super worried about them. So I think they'll be okay. I'm gonna try to watch more baseball this year, but it doesn't sound like our pitching is that good. Our hitting seems like it's okay if we're scoring 7 unanswered.
And what is Big Ten baseball? I mean,
That's what I feel like
who's the top of the Big Ten?
I feel
baseball?
like the SEC is kind of the big.
Yeah, because Big Ten's not known as let alone Nebraska.
I
We're
feel
not.
like probably Michigan or something is good at baseball. I don't know. Let's look at the baseball rankings.
I would think West Coast kids that can train year round. Oregon, Washington, USC, but you don't hear shit about them either. Yeah.
Well,
you're probably right.
Top,
SEC.
Here's the top 25 right now. I'll just go. Let's do the top 10.
Let's do it.
UCLA, makes
West
sense.
Coast.
LSU, Texas, Mississippi State, Georgia Tech, Arkansas, Auburn, North Carolina, Coastal Carolina, Florida.
These are all good weather states.
Yeah, so there's not even. I mean, I guess UCLA is a Big Ten team now, but besides UCLA, there's not even a Big Ten team.
Yeah, like I said, all good weather states where you can probably play and train year round. Because baseball starts in the cold. I never understood that.
There's not even another Big Ten team in the
even
top
on
25.
the list.
Yeah.
How many SECs?
LSU, Texas, Mississippi State. Is Arkansas SEC?
I think so.
Yeah. Auburn, Florida, Georgia, Oklahoma, Tennessee, Kentucky.
Okay,
Texas A&M,
regionally, is
Miss.
baseball a
It's
southern?
like the entire SEC.
Is it a southern thing? Is baseball a southern sport? You got Auburn, LSU.
I mean, it must be just based on all this shit.
Yeah.
Like it must be Georgia, like Georgia
Florida
Tech,
State, Georgia Tech.
Coastal Carolina, North Carolina. Yeah.
That's what I've always
NC
associated
State,
baseball with, like the
Forest,
South.
TCU. Yeah, I guess that. Yeah. Probably.
I mean,
I don't really. I've really never have given a shit about baseball.
Us either. I mean,
I've been to a couple Salt Dogs games.
I've never.
It's just like for fun, you know. They do
I've never.
fireworks on Friday and shit. It's pretty cool. You should go, dude. It's
People
it's
tell me.
nice. Like baseball for me is more about like it's nice to just sit outside for a while
And socialize.
and if it's a nice day and like you like have some tacos or whatever, and just sit outside and whatever happens at the baseball game is just maybe something fun.
Mid-afternoon, early evening date.
Yeah, exactly.
Take a date here and it ain't so chaotic.
Yeah,
Still hear each other.
yeah.
Get a little action when you
I
want
to hit
some.
I want to hit some baseball games this year if my wife wants to. I feel like because she doesn't like football games, and football games are kind of a lot.
Yeah.
If you don't like it,
I'm with her. I tell her I agree with her 1,000%.
yeah. I mean, I even think it's a lot. It's just I've been going with my dad since I was like
It's a thing. Yeah.
tiny.
It's a thing.
Since I was like 8, I've been going with my dad. So I just I'm always like no matter what, but it's stressful for me too. It's just
But for the
it's worth
and I
it.
tell new clients all the time when they come in, they're like, "Yeah, we're going to our Husker game," and it's a big game or like a Colorado, and they're like, "You're not going? Fuck
Yeah.
no, no!" And they're like, "Why?" I'm like, "Man, I'll have to sleep for 2 or 3 days after. I
Yeah,
just do."
so I'm hoping I can get my. She likes hockey games, Stars games. So I'm hoping I can get her maybe into some baseball.
There's no stoppage really in hockey.
Yeah, there's little like period breaks,
Yeah,
like 10 minutes between the periods and stuff, but that's pretty much it. Yeah,
I'd go to a hockey game before baseball.
hockey's pretty fun.
Yeah.
I wish we had a hockey team, but
Do we still have the Stars?
hmm
We do.
hmm
They just ain't doing shit.
I think they're doing pretty good. They sent a couple kids to the NHL. Not from here; they're from like Iceland or whatever. But
Yeah, ain't none of them motherfuckers from here.
no,
Last hockey game I went to, Eric Crouch won the Heisman.
2001.
And they stopped the game and they announced
That's funny.
the Heisman Trophy. Eric, man, that
Everybody
whole
brought
building
it
did
up.
a flip, man. They gave free drinks.
That's awesome.
The ice was covered with all Husker memorabilia. I was there, man. I remember that shit.
That's
I don't know why I was there, but I was there.
That's a good one. That's a good one to be there.
But they stopped that whole game. They did the Husker Tunnel Walk song and announced Eric Crouch the fucking Heisman winner, man. That was a beautiful thing. That was a beautiful thing. I
would like
swear
to have
that
been there
whole
for
building.
That's pretty cool.
That building did about 2 backflips.
Speaking of Colorado, though, Warren Sapp quit.
Hey, man. I almost got my head cut off the other day with the brothers, man.
Why?
I'm one of them black dudes that, I ain't gonna roll with you just because you black. You know what I'm saying?
Fair, yeah.
If we combine all the years that Dion's been a head coach, he's still an infant.
Yeah.
Not even a toddler.
Yeah.
He's an infant.
Well, was head coach his first coaching job? Did he start anywhere as like a passing game coordinator or quarterback coach?
No, he didn't.
I mean, DB coach.
He didn't cut his teeth.
Yeah, that's what I'm
No.
saying. Like most dudes aren't a head coach until they've been a coach for like 20 fucking
You
years.
go through the ranks, you go through
Yeah.
Pee Wee, high school, however. I mean, there's some guys that even study coaching through courses, and that's cool too.
Yeah.
That's cool too, but the dude just isn't a good coach. He hasn't. What is his graduation rate since he's been there? How many guys have successfully played in the NFL? How many guys has he been able to retain? I mean, he has so many more marks against him
Yeah.
at Colorado than he does for him. And then you lose. I don't know how valuable Warren Sapp would have been to you as a coach anyway, because who the fuck is he? Where did he come from out of the coaching ranks? Marshall Falk, I think he left last year. I think he was coaching on the high school level somewhere. Maybe some on the college level. I think Marshall Falk may have been a coordinator somewhere. I could be wrong. But these dudes don't have any coaching chops.
Yeah.
And really neither do you.
Yeah, I mean, it's just like there's a rolling on the star power factor pretty hard, which is pretty cool. I saw a thing a while ago. Their like their offer letters last year. They were sending these little binders full of like Dion and Marshall Falk and Warren Sapp's NFL cards, and then they would make a card for the kid they were recruiting, and they would have a card like in the middle with all their cards around. It was pretty cool, I thought.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool.
And if you're good coaches, that's awesome. And then
If you're good coaches. You know what I'm saying? It's cool if you're good coaches
to go there
and you've won some things.
Yeah, just being in the NFL and stuff. I mean, being in the NFL is really cool and it's a great accomplishment, but it doesn't mean you're going to be an awesome coach.
No. And I always use the GOAT when it comes to that. MJ23, his airness. It's not even debatable with me. Greatest ever. But as a team owner and a talent evaluator,
Yeah.
dude's probably probably the worst team owner, talent evaluator ever. I don't know how many years he owned the Bobcats. Back then, they were the Bobcats.
I was just about to say, I wish they were still the Bobcats, man. That's cool.
Yeah, that was dope. That was dope.
But the Hornets is They have a cool logo. I don't know if their logo is still like that, but
I think they kind of
old
went.
school
Yeah,
Hornet
they went
logo
back.
is
They kind of
really
went
cool.
back a little bit on theirs. But yeah,
I used to have a Charlotte Bobcats T-shirt when I was a kid.
if you got some of that gear still, hold on to that.
I don't.
Hold on to
It was like a little tiny boy T-shirt.
that.
I remember that.
Magic Johnson, same thing.
Mhm.
One of the greatest point guards ever. But when he coached the Lakers, though, oh man, Magic, get the fuck out of here. Doesn't always translate. And when star power, I think that's over in Colorado. I think with star power, a lot of people, especially today with the attention spans, they get tired of you fast.
Yeah.
They start not liking you, especially if
like-
you're not winning.
And like being good at something and teaching someone else how to be good at something are that's like different, you know? Like does Warren Sapp necessarily even know how he's so good at football? Or is he just like, this is what I do? You know what I mean? You know
And
what I'm
you
saying?
and
Like,
you and
he's like, I do this, and then they fall over, and it's
and
like,
he was a freak. Like
Well,
Warren
it's-
Sapp,
that's
you
what I'm-
were a freak, dude.
that's what I'm saying. It's like he's like, here's what works for me, and then he shows them, but it doesn't work for them because they're not freaks. You
Yeah,
know?
and there's that.
You see what I'm like? You get what I'm saying? Like,
Marshall Falk, dude, you were a fucking freak.
right? He's like, here's what I do. I just lower my shoulder and lay a motherfucker down. It's like, well, I can't do that. Marshall Falk, I can't do
I
that as
can't
good
do
as
that.
you can do. Like when I lower my shoulder, I fall down too.
And
or
go the
whatever,
other
you
way.
know? Like he's like, I just jump over people. It's like, well, I can't jump 7 feet in the air, bro.
Nah.
Yeah.
I think
So like, it's different. Like this is what works for me, and like helping people figure out what works for them. That's different.
and the game is different. It just is. Call it old head shit, young motherfucker. It is. It's just different. It's just different. Where maybe kids don't need to be as physical like a Warren Sapp was coming off the line now. Dudes ain't even built like that no more. That dude was what, 6'5", 305 coming off the edge.
Yeah,
Where
are
dudes
more-
now are 255, 265 coming
agile
more
and-
agile. Or shit, some of these dudes, left tackles, offensive linemen, some of these dudes are looking like small forwards, power forwards on a basketball court. Whereas 30 years ago,
Well, we had, what was it? We'll talk about Nebrasketball in a little bit, but a few years ago we had football players subbing in on the basketball team because there wasn't enough players. Remember that? There was
Yeah,
there was some
yeah.
offensive linemen that
well,
played.
shit, he was what, 6'9", 6'10"?
Yeah, one of them was an offensive lineman.
Yeah.
That was crazy, man. Imagine going from having to have football players play emergency type shit to fucking winning 25 games. It's pretty good, dude. Fred Hoiberg, man, I like him, dude.
Hey, man, the
I
dude,
really, really, really like Fred.
dude got a
He's
formula.
just so like, he's so calm, but also you can tell like he
Halftime,
he commands the room.
Yeah,
dude.
be a fly on the wall in
Well, dude,
halftime,
this,
though.
I was gonna say this fucking USC game, dude. They like I thought we were gonna get smoked, man, but they came out in the second half and just beat the fuck out of them.
And we're a second half team.
And I'm like, what did Fred say to these guys?
Yeah. Like I said, I'd love to be a fly.
They
And
came
the
out totally different. And he just comes out cool as a cucumber, man. Like no,
dude played in the league.
I don't see him yelling at refs. I
No.
don't see him bitching at anybody. He just
No.
he stands there like this,
No.
and then that's it. And then after the game, like they play amazing, but he's like, we could do this a little better. We could do this a little better, and we're gonna work on it. And I'll see you later. If we had a football coach like that, I would like that a lot.
Oh.
I thought Scott Frost was gonna be like that. Not to talk about Scott Frost every fucking week, but I thought he
Well,
was gonna be more like that and less like the players suck.
we just talked a minute ago. Some guys are just better coordinators.
Fred, man, I'm impressed, dude.
Like,
He almost should win Coach of the Year again. He just won it a couple years ago, but I feel like he should win it again almost.
in
Having the best season Nebraska's ever had.
what was it? Oregon, them years back when he was the OC at Oregon those years. And I'll never forget it when LeGarrette Blunt knocked out. I think they were playing Boise. LeGarrette Blunt knocked out one of their D linemen, and Scott Frost drug LeGarrette Blunt off the field. Only dude strong enough that could put LeGarrette Blunt in a full Nelson. And I looked, and I'm like, fuck, that's Scott Frost. He was the coordinator for the Ducks all those years when they was winning them motherfucking chips and shit. So, like I said, maybe some dudes are just better coordinators than they are head coaches or calling certain plays.
Yeah, so a lot of Nebrasketball games have happened since the last time we recorded. There was that Purdue game where Jamarcus Lawrence slipped on the floor, and I'm pretty sure it's because that motherfucker threw that beer. Like I'm like, I could just feel it. I'm like, man, Jamarcus Lawrence, I think is about to hit this shot.
We
and
broke the press, bro.
Like I think he's about to hit this shot, and we're gonna go to overtime.
We broke the press.
Like I think this is gonna be pretty good, but he just slips and falls on his own. My wife was sitting behind me crocheting. I was like, I think we're gonna do it. I think we're gonna do it. I think and I was just like, that's the worst fucking way for a basketball game to
And that coach knew it too. You could see if you go back, that coach is like, fuck, I did not want to win like that.
Yeah.
But when you see a team, and we're good at breaking presses, he broke the press and then fucking slips. Because he was either gonna get that shot, or you can break it down to your 3-point shooter and possibly would have won that fucking game.
I heard that dude, the beard guy, can't go to games anymore.
Banned for life, I think I saw.
I mean, probably. I get why they would want to make an example out of that. Like this shit, like nobody wants that to happen, dude. Like
No.
everybody thinks you suck.
Well, let's go to the guy that runs up to Fred with the fucking cell phone.
Right.
You know,
yeah,
and I knew
the
that.
Iowa game,
Pacemaker, yeah, anything
into
can
that
set
one,
that
yeah.
fucking shit off.
Yeah.
I think there needs to be a rule on court storming. Today, I won't say today. There's always been fans jawboning with players and shit, but these days they feel like they can approach a dude, this 7-foot motherfucker, and you feel like you can approach him in the tunnel. And I think there needs to be something done about that. The court storming, I never cared about. The player injury, people getting trampled.
Yeah.
You know, it's just not good. But then there goes with all the violence in the NBA today too. It's mostly player on player, but you see a lot of fan player interaction that just.
Well, to me, it's just like it's embarrassing. Like we stormed the field because we got bowl eligible when we beat Wisconsin that one time. Like it's kind of embarrassing, dude. Like honestly, like
Not acceptable.
like act like you've been somewhere.
You act
dude.
like you've been here before, right? Or
winning a football game doesn't mean you need to act like a fucking fool, dude.
Yeah. No,
It's just not worth the fucking somebody getting hurt.
storm the
or
court when
whatever.
we get this chip.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've never been a fan
Football
of court
field
storming.
almost because there's more room. Football field's almost a little better, but the court storming, like the dudes, like seriously can't get off the court. And I could see how a dude would feel fucking threatened if they're surrounded by like opposing fans getting shit talked to them. You know,
Especially
I
today
can see how shit would go bad.
with the social
Well, and then
media.
if dude has a pacemaker and he's worried about his heart stopping. Like,
Yeah, you got $1 million nil deal and you're standing over here with your iced out jewelry and a motherfucker jump up and snatch that shit. You know, and then it just creates
there's a safety issue there, man. For real.
a huge safety
For
issue.
real. And people were kind of on Fred for like a second until he explained it, and then everyone was like, "Oh, okay, like totally, just like you're fine."
Well, it took.
Because people thought he like hit the guy or something.
I did too,
Yeah.
and I was like, "Shit, motherfucker."
Well, if I feel like my heart's gonna stop, like I'm probably gonna hit somebody.
You know what I mean,
Like, I'll push you down so that my heart doesn't stop. That seems fair.
I wasn't mad at him.
And like you gotta respect motherfuckers personally. You don't know if motherfuckers have shit going on. Like the dude probably had no idea that Fred had. Like I didn't know Fred Hoiberg had a pacemaker. I have no idea that pacemakers could just stop if a cell phone got close to them. Like I don't know that shit. So the kid probably didn't know that shit either. And like he didn't mean any. Like he didn't mean to try to kill Fred.
Yeah,
Hoiberg
I'm
or
sure there was
something.
nothing malicious there. It was just like, "Aha, we got you." You know what I mean?
Yeah, but
A little too close
it
though.
just goes to show you, man. You don't know what people got going on. Like to you, a little haha could be like this is threatening my fucking life. So it's just not worth it.
It's not worth it at all.
Yeah. Anyway, Purdue, that sucked. It was a good game though, man. It was really fun to watch.
It's what I thought it was gonna be.
And then we beat the brakes off Northwestern. That was pretty good. Yeah, don't even really have anything to say about that one. That was just all right. The Iowa game, that fucking sucked. It was like pretty low scoring on both
Defense,
sides.
you know, I that's what I expected it to be.
That's the one. I think a bunch of dudes were out for some reason too.
Everybody was sick.
Yeah.
Prayer's
kinda
ankle
sucks.
still ain't. He's still hobbling on that ankle, man. That's a
Yeah.
sprained ankle, man. That's
Yeah, he wasn't quite himself. Mask wasn't himself.
no.
Pretty much nobody was. Sanford wasn't himself. Don't have anything specific really to say about that one either, except it sucked, and it sucks to lose. Dude, we lose to Iowa at everything, bro, all the time. It just sucks. Penn State beat the shit out of them. Pretty good. Maryland, for some reason, I remember being stressed about that one for a second, but won that one 74-61.
Well, if you know the history of Maryland, Maryland has taken a
Yeah.
Man, such a downhill plunge, man. Maryland basketball used to be
Yeah.
Joe Smith. I mean, man, I can name so many dudes that came out of Maryland. I don't know what happened,
I
but
think
their
joining the Big
basketball
Ten was
culture.
bad for them
Yeah,
because they used to be an ACC
yeah,
team,
yeah, yeah,
right? Yeah.
yeah. And when you move conferences like that, I mean, your recruitment, your
Well, yeah. I mean, you take it like you go from like the ACC. We just looked at it. The ACC is like a basketball big boy. So you go from an ACC to a conference that doesn't even have a single team in the top 25. It's like it's harder to recruit now.
then geographically, you're
Yeah.
probably recruiting guys New York, New Jersey, that area. Then you move to the Big Ten, and you got a jockey for the same guys that all these other schools, and it just
Yeah.
didn't work out for them.
No.
Where for us, it did.
Yeah. And then recently, just this last Saturday, we beat USC 82-67. We were trailing by like I want to say something crazy, like 10 or something at the half. I mean, that's not crazy, but I feel like we overcame a 15-point deficit, I want to say, at some point. So that was pretty good. That was a nice, gritty, grinded out type win. And then on Tuesday, we got to play UCLA. And I think
Last game.
if I heard the announcers correctly, there hasn't been a Big Ten team that's gone out to LA and gotten both wins, USC and UCLA.
Ooh, that's like the
So
Texas Triangle,
like
huh?
there's no team that's gone out there and swept the LA schools. So if we beat UCLA, I think we'll
Really?
be the only team in the Big Ten that did that this year.
Nobody's done that.
That's gone out there to do it.
Well, that's what I'm saying, man. Geographically, man, the Big Ten just don't make no fucking sense,
No,
man.
it
That's a
doesn't.
long flight. You talking about college kids? You probably got classes and this and that.
It's stupid. I almost hope the conferences gets. I almost hope there's like one big super conference, and then they go, all right, now let's break it down by region, and we end up in a little conference with like Kansas, and Kansas State, and Oklahoma, and we just end up in the Big Eight again.
Shit, you going back to the Big Eight?
Yeah, that's pretty much the best way it could go for me. I wouldn't like a big super conference. I would like it to just go back to how it was,
Or just
like go back to the old Big 12. Really, I would really like that. But
or regionally, like you said, West schools,
yeah,
mid East, East.
yeah, I liked playing Kansas State. I liked playing Oklahoma. I liked playing Missouri. Like I miss those games.
We
dude.
know each other.
Like I really don't care about like playing Maryland or Rutgers or Indiana. I mean, Indiana's different now, but
Yeah, they're different now.
but like those schools, like they might as well be the same motherfuckers to me. Like I don't care. Like if Rutgers is coming to town, or if Maryland is coming to town, or if Northwestern is coming to town, like I don't care. But
It's still not the same as saying Kansas,
if
the
Missouri's
Jayhawks are coming.
right, dude,
You wake
right.
up for that game.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'd be stoked if we did a non-conference game every year and it was an old Big 8 school. I'd like if we played like Kansas once a year, Kansas, Missouri, Kansas State, Texas Tech, even Iowa State. I miss playing Iowa State, dude.
even them. I mean, they've come up.
Yeah.
Give us Oklahoma. I mean, and that's what you've done. You've taken not only ours, but you've taken a lot of rivalries,
I really like
100-something-year-old rivalries away.
I really like playing Oklahoma. I'm just scared of them right now. So.
Yeah, I'm scared of them right now. Shit, I'm scared of Oklahoma State.
Yeah.
Shit,
I'm scared of Missouri.
scared of Kansas. Oh, Missouri been
Not
going.
Kansas. I'm not scared of Kansas. Anyway, so we play UCLA, and then we have another game against Iowa at Pinnacle Bank Arena. So maybe we'll win that one.
We can get that.
would
We
be
can
nice.
get that.
Well, if everybody's playing, like Price Stanford's coming on, Frager's playing really, really good the last couple games.
It's home game too.
Sam Hoiberg's sniffing like a double every single week.
Hey man, I'm
dude.
telling you, man.
Sam Hoiberg is fucking great. I love.
I'm telling
Sam
you,
Hoiberg.
man. I see no reason why the kid can't get a tryout.
I mean, yeah.
G League.
And dude, they talk about this every week, but it's crazy. He had no scholarship offers at all, and Colgate told him maybe, but they never gave him an offer.
Colgate, where are they at? Fucking Indiana, Iowa.
I
Where
don't know.
is
They're
Colgate?
in like the Patriot League or some shit. I've never.
Ivy League.
Yeah, yeah. So he had no scholarship offers from anybody. No,
Nobody.
D1, D2, D3. Nobody. No FCS. Nothing. And then Fred Hoiberg is like, "You can play for me, son." And he's fucking.
Isn't
He's
there?
playing really, really good in a premier conference, man.
They're twin. There's a twin, right?
Yeah, it trips
the
me
other
out.
one's.
You can see the other one on the sidelines, but he's way skinnier.
Didn't he play like on the junior LGP?
Yeah, but there's like something wrong with it. Like, I think
He's a hell of
This
a golfer or something, wasn't he?
I feel like he had some kind of physical limitation and he can't play basketball or some shit. I don't know. I'm like completely talking out my ass.
'Cause I know they played at Pius together,
But I feel like that's why.
but the one didn't go
Yeah.
on. Something
Or he
something.
played another sport or so. There's something going on.
I think it was
talked about
golf.
They talked about it on the TV. I feel like maybe there wasn't something wrong. He got some kind of injury or something. Maybe
Something like that. Would have to look it up.
Yeah,
I know he was a pretty good golfer. Better
Yeah,
at
kinda
golf than basketball.
trips me out sometimes because I'm like Sam Hoiberg over there in sweats. It's like it's not. Sam
Yeah, and
Hoiberg.
I just remembered that the other day. It's like, man, they balled out at Pius.
Yeah, I don't even remember his name.
Me neither.
Sorry,
You ain't balling, dog. I'm just saying.
Sam Hoiberg's the man.
Oh,
I don't know you.
I'm hoping and wishing for the kid, but I would love to see him at least in the G League.
I'm sure. I don't know that he would play in the NBA like at all, but
What's the Matt McClung? You got Matt McClung.
I
who's
think it'll be up to
fucking-
him though. I think he'll get a shot.
Yeah, I mean, give him a shot.
Yeah.
Fucking Matt McClung's a dunk champion.
He's like small, It's just, but he's really like his like.
How tall is Matt McClung? Look up Matt McClung. I
He's,
think he's only like 5'9". Little white dude, but he's jumping out of the fucking gym. He's probably built very similar to Hoiberg.
Fucking. What I think is really good about Hoiberg is he has this like. He's really good at like picking off passes and shit.
Yeah.
Of just like getting in the way of stuff and
Yeah.
And he's really I mean the whole Nebraska team is like this, but he's really like he'll pass it to an open guy for a shot. Even if he has a layup, he'll kick it out for the three,
There's a guy, I can't remember his name. I think he plays for the Pelicans.
Matt McClung is 6'2",
Is he?
which is small for an NBA guy, but
Eh.
I mean Sam Hoiberg on TV they say 6 foot, but dude, I don't even
Matt McClung ain't 6'2"
I
either.
don't know.
Maybe 6'5" on that. They say he's 6'2", really?
Yeah, they say 6'2".
That's small guard. That's a small guard.
Yeah.
But they play very similar. Only thing, Matt McClung, he'll dunk on your ass.
Let's see. I'll look at the.
There's another
look at
dude,
the
I
Bulls
think
roster and see what they say. he is.
Douglas from
Yeah,
Indiana.
the Bulls roster says he's 6'2", 185.
Hey, I call bullshit. I say about 5'9", 5'10". But he got hops.
Yeah, see, I feel like Sam Hoiberg is probably about that. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Steph Curry's 6'4", but a lot of people are like, he's so little. No, he's
There's
not.
no way he could. The USC guy, I was listening to it on the radio, which I don't remember the radio call guy's name, but do you ever listen to him?
Mm-hmm.
He's on there like bang a ring, slicing and dicing. It's pretty good. But he was like, Sam Hoiberg had the ball on a breakaway, and the color commentator guy was like, maybe Sam will dunk it, and he was like, I'll retire if Sam dunks it.
But see, I bet he can.
I don't know.
Just
dude.
can't. That was
Maybe
that was kind of my thing. Like
maybe he
I
doesn't
could
wanna do
dunk.
it. Maybe he doesn't want to do it in a game.
Yeah, you don't want to risk that in the game.
Yeah.
Unless I really got an open lane to get in there and do it, because I'm considered a short guy I'm usually one of the shortest guys when I played. I could dunk all day in practice, but you don't want to risk that in a game.
Mm-hmm.
You don't want the rim choking you. You
It's
don't.
embarrassing.
Yeah, it's just you don't. Some guys, there's the majority of the guys, little guys in the NBA that you think are little, can probably do all kind of shit with the ball. It's just you don't want to risk that in a game. Shit, Chris Paul,
It's for the dunk competition.
Steph can dunk.
Well, it's just not what he's best.
It's just
at.
not what he's made for. Most of your NBA players can probably get up. Most of your guards, shit, even Ja. I mean, Ja's gonna have to work on his game. Ja has no game. He has no jumper. He has no clutch play. Really, his handles are subject. I mean, he's a dunker, and you risk injury on that, going up every time, getting knocked out of the air.
I mean, they fall hard, dude.
Yeah, you fall hard, especially when you're only 6'1", 6'2". That's a long way down for a guy like
you're
that.
jumping like 4 feet in the air.
It's a long way down.
And then you weigh 200 pounds. You slam the ground.
It's a long way down. And then risk a dude falling on you. Yeah, so his game's going to have to
280-pound
change.
Eastern European dude.
I'd love to put a Sam Hoiberg in front of a Ja Morant and see what happens.
Yeah.
And you see a lot of NBA teams, whether it's a little white guy or a little Spanish guy. I can't remember the little Spanish guy's name for the Pelicans, but he'll dish the ball. The other team will go take it out, and he'll run to the corner and wait for him to inbound the pass, and he'll go intercept it. He's been doing it since college. I can't remember his fucking name. God. I think he's Mexican or Puerto Rican. He's like one of the only Mexican or Puerto Ricans in the league. Damn, I can't remember his name.
Jose Alvarado.
Yeah.
From
Little ass dude,
from
man.
Brooklyn. He's Puerto Rican and Mexican.
Puerto Rican.
He's a point guard. Point guard. He's a rotational guy.
He got some quirks to his game that works.
Averages 8 points, 3 assists, and 1 steal per game over 5 seasons. That's pretty good, man. That's solid. That's enough to keep you in the NBA for 5
he's more of a defender like Hoiberg.
Yeah.
And and I tell my granddaughter this all the time. If you want to play the whole game, you got to be able to stop somebody. You can score all day, but if you can stop somebody, mainly their best player, coach will never take you off the floor. Mm-hmm. That guy right there, a Hoiberg.
Well, that was the thing. On the radio, the second half of the USC game, I think 7 or 8 minutes into the second quarter, they were like, Sam Hoiberg has played every single second of the second half.
If you can stop somebody, you're never going to come off the court.
Yeah.
Everybody on the team can shoot the ball. That's what we do. We put the ball in the bucket every position, but if you can stop that motherfucker.
Well, he gets so many rebounds. He's small, but he's is just standing in the right spot so much. He just is where the ball is going to bounce. And there's a point where it's not an accident,
If you watch the clip,
so, you could tell his dad locked him in a room and made him watch basketball footage or something for hours and hours and hours. You're gonna be good at basketball. You're small. You're gonna have a good basketball.
They call those the intangibles,
right?
And if you sit and watch, there's a clip of Dennis Rodman telling how he would study how the ball would come off the rim, the front of the rim, the back of the rim, the side of the rim. And just knowing where to be, how a guy's rotation in his shot will go right. And you sit and listen to that dude, and it's like, damn, this dude broke down the science of rebounding. It's so amazing. And Hoiberg, I'm pretty sure he watched that video. Like I said, he's always in the right place, right time.
There's something about the defensive style that we play. I feel like a lot of people are, if not getting steals, they're poking the ball out of bounds and disrupting passes and making them go back to the half court line and shit.
I don't know how much of an NBA offense that he runs, but that's definitely an NBA type of defense where that man-to-man shift.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's really man-to-man.
So
it's really impressive how they flow from guy to guy, because they're always double teaming the guy with the ball, and there's always a guy that's wide open, but when they pass the ball to that guy, he immediately gets smothered by another double team.
Man-to-man
the way
shift.
the way they pass dudes off and stuff is really, it's pretty good.
And that's the way you have to play in the Big Ten. That's just the way you have to play in the Big Ten, and he's adapted to that well. Where I think we got 3 or 4 guys 6'8" and up, 6'7" and up.
Yeah, I don't know. There's a couple big guys.
Yeah, we got some. We got some bodies. We got
There's
some
one
size.
We got a 7.
Yeah, old boy's
guy.
7 foot.
7 foot. Dude.
Yeah, it moves very well. He has good feet. He's gotten better with his feet throughout the season.
Yeah, so they're 25-4 now, which I think gives them the best regular season in Nebraska basketball history. And I think the most total wins in a season was the 91 team that had 26.
Yeah.
So
they just invited all back.
If we win either one of these last 2 games, they're going to tie the best season of all time. And they currently have the best regular season that Nebraska basketball has ever had. It's pretty good, dude. That's exciting shit. And you can tell on TV, dude, Pinnacle Bank is rocking.
Yeah.
Shit's nice.
All those football fans transferring over, which is cool. That's cool.
I mean, I'm one of them, dude. I would rather watch a sport that's good. Honestly, it's fun to watch these basketball games.
Oh, and
Nebraska's down 11 points with 2 minutes left. I'm like, we're gonna fucking win this game.
Yeah, you feel that, right? It's like, man, we got this, man.
We're winning this game.
I can go make me a cup of coffee real quick, man, and come back and still feel good about the game.
It's crazy.
That's crazy to
football
say.
Can be up 21 points in the second half, and I'm like,
I'm about to take a nap.
We're blowing this. Somehow, some way, we're gonna fucking blow this shit.
I'm gonna take a nap and watch it on the news, and it's what I expected. I don't know, man. I'm gonna tell you the truth. I know you're a rule guy.
I I like him, but I think if he doesn't win eight
I
or
don't
nine,
think he's here next year.
unless he wins 9 games, I think he's probably
I
gone.
don't even think he's here if he wins. He's Trev Albert's guy, remember?
Because our well, he's a Troy Danon guy too. The Troy Danon hired him at Temple.
Well, Trev Alberts brought him to Nebraska.
I know. I'm just saying, like Troy Danon
And
likes him too. So I'm like,
the
I think
boosters,
I think the
in
job is his.
the
to
boosters in
lose.
Nebraska, their attention spans ain't
Yeah.
as long as the boosters
Yeah,
that
well,
Tom
they
Osborne had.
well, the boosters ponied up the money that they wanted for NIL. That's why I think if he does good this year, the boosters will keep doing it because they. I think this is his last shot though, because if he doesn't do it this year, then the boosters are going to be like, "What would we give you all that money for?" And tell him to
Because the
fucking
new
kick-
contract was
tell him to kick
performance
rocks and shit.
based.
Yeah. Well, his bonuses and stuff were, but we can't fire him early. Like, I don't think we can afford to fire him. We'll owe him like $100 million fucking dollars or some crazy shit.
I think they're gonna cut their ties with
So, I
homeboy.
don't know. We'll see. I think if he wins eight
I
or 9
think
games,
win, lose, or draw, he's out of here.
because our schedule's really hard. So I think if we win 8 or 9 games and we're beating like Ohio State and Indiana and Oregon, like there's no way we're getting rid of him.
And to tell you the truth, dog, I wouldn't be mad.
Yeah, like
I wouldn't be
he
mad
needs
if
to
they
do
got
better, though.
rid of him.
Like I'm not a rule guy. Like I'm not happy with the product, man. I've been bitching about it on this show for.
If I'm Trev Alberts or I'm
man.
Troy Danon or whoever, Matt Rule would have never been on my list.
I like what Matt Rule says, and I like the off the field decisions he makes.
I'm
they
tired.
just-
I'm tired of what he's saying.
They just haven't manifested into anything
Yeah.
for me.
And that's what I think the
And
Colorado fans are
I think
getting
it
tired
could-
of hearing Dion talk.
I think it could manifest into something. I think this is the year where it has to, though, and if it doesn't, he's fucking toast.
Yeah, I think he's out of there.
And then I think for real, we have like one shot. I think they're gonna go get like fucking Nick Saban or something,
or Urban Meyer,
or Urban Meyer. They're like, we're gonna have one shot,
one shot.
and if we fuck it up again, then I'm gonna have a suite in that motherfucker because they're gonna be $100.
Yeah, I think win, lose, or draw. I think the attention span. I think the attention span on a couple coaches are probably going to be over.
I think if the defense is a lot better this year, I think that's gonna help him a
Can
lot.
save him. Can maybe save
I think
him.
if the defense is really, really good, I think it's gonna buy him some time. And I think it's gonna depend too on just kind of the feel, because if we win the first 6 games or the first 5 games like last year and then lose 6 in a row, like that feels really bad.
Oh, he might get the Penn State treatment. No
Exactly.
pun intended.
Exactly. But if we lose like we have games against like Ohio and shit like that. Like if we lose a couple of those games early, but we finish the season 6-0, like that'd feel pretty good. You know what I'm saying?
As fans, yeah.
So I think it's going to depend on that too.
As a
like,
coach, I don't know.
it's going to depend on the momentum,
At least
because some of these kids, like they're coming to play for him too. Like if you shake up the coach, you're going to lose a bunch of players too. So it's like,
I think that goes with.
yeah, there's some. But also, if you hire a good coach and he brings in players, I mean, it goes either way.
It can
But I
go
just
either
feel like
way.
I feel like stability is always better.
Yeah, you want that as a kid coming in. You want the guy that you develop the relationship to be there all
so
3,
it's
4
like-
years with you. But
I think if there's any way that it's good enough for him to stay, he'll stay. But I think if we win 7 games again, he's gone for sure, 100%. No matter what the 7 games we win are, unless we like smoke fucking Indiana.
and see, that's what he's gonna have to do. All that
Right.
conservative football
Yeah,
bullshit.
Exactly. Well,
I
and
don't wanna
he's-
see
like,
any
he's
of
gonna have
that.
to start making better decisions with like the clock and shit, dude. I don't understand.
We'll
like,
give up
his-
some decisions.
his fucking his timeouts. His
You got to give up some
when he
duties.
decides to kick a field goal, when he decides to go for it, all that shit.
I think you said it last time. Anything a normal coach would do, he always does the
he
opposite.
always,
it's like, what the
always,
fuck are you
always
trying to
does the
prove
opposite.
here?
Like he'll go for it on on a stupid 4th and 2 on our own 20 or whatever, but then it'll be 4th and 2 on their 20, and he won't go for it that time, and it's like, what the fuck? I can't think of those are like hyperbole, like anecdotal examples, but
Yeah, I think
He does
maybe
shit
give
like
up
that.
some play calling duties.
it's like the time. Like there's been a bunch of questionable
A
timeout
bunch of
shit.
questionable
Bunch
with
of
the
questionable
clock.
game management.
Yeah, with the
stuff,
clock.
man, which
with
is
the
like.
clock. And that's
Like the
high school
offense,
shit.
the defense, whatever, you can be like, well, the coordinator sucked, but like clock management,
That's you, bro.
that's you.
That's you.
you.
That's
It,
you.
like was not again last year. It was not super good. Like there was times where he was like, "I'm gonna take a field goal here," and that was better. But there was also like his first couple years, like we didn't have a dude that could hit a fucking field goal. So Some of that wasn't his fault.
Shit,
Either,
it was that first couple. We didn't even have a fucking kicker. We had dudes just trying out, right?
like it would be like a 27-yard field goal, and we'd be like, we can't make this.
Yeah, we can't.
Like,
we don't
we're
even
not
send
doing
them
it.
out there.
Like, so that is part of it too. Like, that's part of why I feel that way.
Got a
about it.
kid from the soccer team in the middle of the season or some shit.
Yeah.
wasn't
Well,
it?
there was that year with Scott Frost where we had a safety kicking too. Like, I don't know what the fuck the problem was, but it feels like he inherited a really bad kicking situation.
And then for a couple years, we did not have a special teams coach.
Right.
Which,
Yeah.
what the fuck?
Yeah. Special teams got really bad, which was his decision. And we've had I feel like this is almost an exaggeration, but I also kind of feel like it's not. I'm pretty sure we've had 12 coaches in and out of that motherfucker. Like,
Special teams?
we've hired not just
Or
special teams, like
just
everywhere, like running backs
every
coaches,
off-
wide receivers coaches, defensive coordinators, offensive coordinators. Like, I feel like it's been like 12 while he's been here, and the only thing that's been the same the whole time is you've been here, dog. Like, so that's
And
where
same
I'm at.
results.
I want Rule to work out, but I wanted Scott Frost to work out.
Shit,
too,
probably
so.
12. Yeah, about 12 to 16. Yeah, you're probably right on the money with that. We've had a lot of coordinators and
Yeah,
shit come through here.
So it's just gonna get to a point where it's like
It's you, bro.
the next thing we need to try is getting rid of you, dog. So
And
for real, if we win less than 7 games, I think for sure he's gone. 7, I think depending on which 7 we win.
Okay, yeah.
Like if we beat Iowa and shit, I think
We gotta beat them.
like,
we
we-
gotta beat Ohio
we have to
State. We
beat-
gotta
let's look
beat
at
Michigan.
Let's look at the schedule real quick.
Yeah, let's see.
Let's see.
And we gonna see.
I've looked at it so many times.
Get those first 2-3 week dingers.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like if we drop a weird game against
But are those dingers anymore? What do they call them? Trap games now? I like that term. Fucking trap game. You might get a fucking trap game your first week.
like you'd think we win all of our non-conference games, but if we blow it against Bowling Green, but we beat Oregon, like
What the fuck?
that's a pretty good trade. you know?
Ah, but damn.
So, and early in the season, growing pains, whatever. So, the first game is Ohio, which in theory we should win that one.
We should win them, but there's a little
And Bowling Green, we should win that one.
should win that one.
North Dakota, we should win that one. And I'm not worried about those at all. Like the Scott Frost years, Mike Riley years, I was worried about those games. Like I think I will give them that. Like I'm not worried about our non-conference schedule anymore. Like I'm not worried about so many. I still remember, dude. BYU's good now, but before they were good, I still remember when BYU came in and beat us with a Hail Mary.
Oh yeah, I remember.
I still remember that.
Night
That was
game,
like
wasn't
I remember that was like the first game where I was like,
with that
oh.
quarterback, he was like fucking 5'8", 5'9", running there. Man,
Yeah, that was like the first game where I was like, oh, are we bad? I think we're bad. I think we might be like, I don't think we're good at
I
football
think that's why I
anymore.
made the decision. Yeah.
So like I remember walking out of the stadium after that. just
Yeah,
like,
they kept making fun of the quarterback because they couldn't find him. He kept getting lost. He was only like
Everybody was-
5'8", 5'9".
yeah, everybody was speechless. But anyway, so at least we're at a point where I'm not like I don't think our non-conference schedule is anything to worry about anymore. It was for a little bit, not anymore.
Ohio, they'll want to come in and play us just because of the Solich thing, but
Yeah.
we should smoke them.
It'll be fine. I mean, just off like if stuff's going how it should, like, and this is where Matt Rule, I think, kind of like we have an insane weight room, we have an insane training staff, we have an insane nutrition table. So like nobody should be stronger than us. And nobody should have more endurance than us, and nobody should. We have the best facilities in the world practically for shit like that. The best recovery facilities, the best medical staff. Like you're going and getting, like, you twist your ankle, you're going and seeing like a world class
And you'll be back to play next week.
training system. Yeah.
That's there. In the medicine, the healing processes are taking days and weeks off of it. Yeah, I agree with you there.
Yeah. So that's where like
I mean, in the 90s, they said we had all the number one facilities.
exactly. A team like Ohio or something, like even if they come in strong, like we should be blowing them off the ball by the second quarter. They should be super tired of getting their asses kicked. And in like, I'm not saying that they're weak or whatever. I'm saying like that's what should have, like, based on the level of facilities, based on the amount of money we're spending. Like
We're fucking here. You're fucking there.
that's it should be like that. And you're coming here to make money. Like, we all know what it is.
We know what it is. Because we're fucking Nebraska still.
Yeah, like, we're going to pay you $1 million to come lose a football game. Like, this is how this works.
Now go put a wing on your stadium.
Right, exactly. So those are the 3 non-conference games. After that, Michigan State.
But I need you to do what you're supposed to do to these kinds of teams.
Right.
I don't want to.
That's what I'm gonna be looking
I don't want a
for.
34-17 game against fucking Ohio. I need a 66 to maybe 17.
That's what I was getting at before I moved on. There.
Okay.
It's like,
Yeah, you got to
like,
do.
I'm not worried about us losing the non-conference schedule. What I'm looking to see is what's supposed to happen. Like, and it did happen last year. Like last year, I don't even remember who we played.
We got a couple games there where I was like,
smoking
okay,
them by 40,
put your
50
foot all the way
points.
through
Like,
his ass.
There we go.
Yeah.
So it felt pretty good a couple times last year, but then it quickly the wheels fell off that and whatever. So I'm expecting that again, and as long as that happens, it's okay. So then we got Michigan State at Michigan State. Michigan State, I haven't been too worried about.
I
They
haven't
have- they have,
heard-
like a bunch of turmoil and
I haven't heard anything about
Aiden
them.
Giles transferred out. I think their incoming, presumably 1 or 2 running back transferred
Then
out.
they
Their
had some
best,
coaching scandals.
yeah,
Something too up there
their
too.
best Mel Tucker and shit. Their best wide receiver transferred out, so I'm not too worried about them. And then it's Maryland, which Maryland we've been beating them, so I'm not too worried about them either. And then we have Indiana. That's here, so it'll at least be like the stadium will be rocking for that.
Well, they lost. How many did they lose to the NFL or?
Yeah, I don't.
Because
That's what.
that's one thing
It's gonna
that
be-
they had fucking 20 grown men,
Yeah,
23, 24
that's
fucking
they're
year
losing
olds.
a lot of experience, which is going to be interesting. So we'll see, and it's super like it's crazy to repeat a national championship season. So
Playing in the Big Ten
Yeah,
regular
I'm
season
not-
schedule.
I'm not expecting them to be. I'm expecting them to be good. Like I'm definitely not expecting us to win that game, but I'm not expecting them to be what they were this year
No,
at all.
by far.
So, Like
I know
those-
they lost a lot
like
just
those,
at graduation.
Those big, huge 26-year-old running backs that they had from James Madison back in the day and shit, they're gone. They were really good.
Yeah, they're all
they're
gone.
Like
Right.
Fernando Mendoza's gone. Like we're for real going to see how good that like development system.
That's going to be the true test.
But I don't doubt it's good because it already was good for a couple years in a row.
And what will the portal be for Indiana? See,
Exactly.
in that portal
I
goes
think the
both
portal's.
ways.
I think the portal's going to be hot for them this year.
Attractive because they're
national
champs.
champions, man, and they got Mark Cuban money and all that shit, whatever. So Indiana, I don't know, and then we're at Oregon, which I don't think they're untouchable, man. Like I think that could go either way, honestly. It's really gonna it just depends if we show up and we play tough. Like
I thought UCLA played us better than Oregon did, but just because of the atmosphere, Raiola and all that bullshit, you know.
yeah.
If he's still there by the time we play him,
Yeah.
because you said earlier there was some Indiana,
Yeah, I haven't seen that anywhere. It's just been like
just some talk.
some people have been talking to me about. Have you seen this stuff about? Right, my dad texted me like, "Did you see this stuff about Raiola going to Indiana?" And I'm like, "I didn't see that, but I'm not surprised if they're already talking to him about it." 'Cause I'm pretty sure the transfer portal's closed.
Yeah, it's
You can't
closed.
transfer
Can't.
again. I
Yeah.
don't think, but I wouldn't be surprised if there was already some weird tampering going on or whatever, man.
Like I said, man, the next season of Last Chance U, Raiola's going to be on it.
After Oregon, we play Washington here. That'll be interesting. Like
Yeah,
Washington's
they've
a
come
team
up.
Washington's a team I don't mind playing.
They got some money too. They've come
Fell
up.
off when Alabama took their coach. They kind of took a step back a little bit, but they're decent. Illinois in Champaign. I really would like to beat Illinois. I'm tired of losing to Illinois. There's teams like Illinois, Minnesota,
Like-
Iowa that I'm just like super tired of losing
Fucking
to.
gnats. Just
Yeah.
like gnats.
Well, and see, we can't even say that because
Nah, you can't really. Minnesota,
they
really,
beat
you
us.
can't say they beat us. They
They
kicked our
beat
ass
us all the
Yeah.
time.
Minnesota for sure.
yeah,
Yeah,
Iowa too, dude. Iowa's beaten
yeah,
us like the last
yeah.
like 15 of the last 20 times or some dumb shit. Illinois, Rutgers doesn't seem that. We were beating Rutgers when we were only like when we won 2 games. One of them was Rutgers.
One of them was Rutgers.
So I'm not worried. Sorry, I don't mean to be a dick about Rutgers. But
Scarlet
that
Knights.
just is what it is. Ohio State, I feel like also like if a couple of these teams have down years, bro, because they all made the playoffs, they all
And see,
have
we
a
don't
bunch
know
of
what the
hype.
transfer portal is going to do to
Right,
them either.
Exactly. So if like if Oregon, if Ohio State, if Indiana has a bit of a down year and we snake a win off of them, like we might be feeling pretty good.
That'll boost your morale.
But I still think 7 wins, unless the 7 wins are like Oregon, Indiana, Illinois, Ohio State, Iowa, Michigan. Unless we like completely sweep our Big Ten schedule, like I don't know if 7 wins is enough.
No. In the Big Ten. So those first.
So we could lose like if the ones we lose are like Washington and Rutgers, but we beat Illinois and Ohio State and Iowa and Indiana. Like that's pretty good, but I don't think that's gonna happen.
Nah, not like that. So our first 6 games, we could go 6-0.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, our 6th one is Indiana, so that's what it might be another year where we go 5-0 and then lose 1, 2, 3, 4 in a row, and then beat Rutgers and then lose the next 2 too. Like this season could go either way. Like we could lose 7 games, or we could win 7 games, or we could go crazy and win 8 or 9 games, and then like maybe we have an 8-win regular season, go to a bowl game, play like Kentucky or something, and finish with 9 or 10 wins. Like that wouldn't feel so bad. And I think Rule would stay for that. Like I think the boosters would be happy with that, honestly.
How long? This is his what? Fourth year. Hoiberg's 5th year, 6th year.
I think it might be his 6th year. I feel like he was here for a couple years before Rule was.
Cause no, Hoiberg and Scott came at the same time, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that would have been cool. I really like Fred Hoiberg and Scott Frost and like the football teams in the playoffs and the basketball teams in March Madness. Like that would
hometown kids.
That would have been cool, man. That would have been really cool, but
didn't work out like that.
Whatever. Anyway, it was good to be back this week. That's all the time we got. Lots and lots of exciting Husker stuff. The next stuff is more basketball, more baseball. There's not really a lot of football news, man. It's pretty chill,
we're kind of
which I like, man. Like I don't need to hear shit about what they're eating for breakfast or whatever.
We're kind of in that dead zone with sports.
Like,
baseball right now. You got your golf. What else I've been watching? What's that shit?
I don't know.
Cricket?
Yeah.
I've been watching that shit. I try that. I try it.
It seems like
it's like
even chiller baseball.
Yeah. They be chilling and shit.
Like
man.
you can drink iced tea.
Yeah, I'm like, what the fuck is this shit? They got the pads on their legs. I'm like, why you need those?
Yeah, they're wearing like ties and shit.
Polo shirts and
sweater vests.
I'm like, man, what the fuck? Yeah, I find it pretty interesting. I try cricket.
Did you watch the Olympics at all? I didn't watch shit.
No.
I didn't give a fuck.
I don't know.
I'm not super patriotic at the moment, honestly. It's just like.
Let me tell you the truth. The last time I probably watched in the Olympics was in '92. The Dream Team.
Yeah.
Where I watched only basketball.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no. Michael Johnson, when he wore the gold shoes, yeah. I don't watch the Olympics.
Yeah, it's just like when it's like in Italy, you got to watch it at like 3 in the morning or whatever.
Right.
Like,
and I think the Olympics, man, I think it needs to be revamped. A lot of these fucking sports, we either don't play in America or they don't play in this country or they don't play baseball in fucking Bangladesh.
Yeah.
I mean, they ain't diving in fucking Budapest.
Yeah.
I mean, I
that's
think
why they changed the sport. I think the hosting country gets to pick a few sports every year or something.
That makes sense.
I think that's why baseball's in there sometimes because we pick it.
Right. Which is in L.A. 2028.
American football. That would be pretty good.
I might watch it because it's in L.A. This, when's the last time the Olympics been in America?
I don't know.
Was it Atlanta when they blew that shit up?
Let's see. Let me Google that real quick before we go.
Last time the Olympics been in America?
2002 Winter Olympics in Salt Lake City, Utah. Los Angeles hosted in 1932 and 1984.
Yeah, I remember 84, Carl Lewis.
So
I only watched it because of Carl Lewis.
There you go. The opening ceremony flag bearers for the United States. I don't know when this was, but it was Eddie Alvarez and Sue Bird. Was that the last time? I think that was the last time.
Yeah, I think the regular Olympics.
No, that's 2020 Tokyo. Eddie Alvarez and Sue Bird.
I think the last time it was in America was in Atlanta.
No,
'Cause
the last time was Salt Lake City, Utah.
that was Winter
The Winter
Olympics.
Olympics. Oh, the last time the Summer Olympics?
Yeah.
Last
Nobody
time
watches Winter Olympics.
Summer Olympics were in USA. Yeah, you're right.
Yep.
Last time the Summer Olympics were held in the United States was 1996 in Atlanta, Georgia.
Yeah, so that's going to be a big deal.
That was the 100th anniversary of the modern Olympic Games. Since then, the U.S. has not hosted another Summer Olympics, though Los Angeles will host the 2028 Olympics.
They had the terrorist attack when they
Yeah.
tried to blame it on that guy. I remember that.
Yeah,
Yeah, I might watch it this time
Crazy.
because it's in L.A.,
yeah, we'll see.
because it's in America.
We will see. That should be good for LA's economy and shit.
Yeah, all the fires and storms and all that shit.
That should help.
But yeah, I've never
some
really
money
watched
from
an
all that.
Olympics since '92, the Dream
Yeah.
Team.
Well,
It's a lot of sports, man. It's just,
Yeah.
I think are old as fuck,
mm-hmm.
and probably should bring some new sports in.
Mm-hmm. Maybe some cricket, dude. Maybe some cricket.
But see, I don't know if we play cricket in
We wouldn't-
America.
We wouldn't do that good at cricket.
Yeah, it wouldn't do that good because I don't think I've seen some kids practicing lacrosse,
Mm-hmm.
which back when you didn't see that. That was like a private club league. But I don't know if is that an American sport? Is lacrosse American?
We played it in like PE class.
Yeah, gym
And
class
shit.
and shit. Yeah, but nobody no jerseys and
Yeah,
shit.
I mean, Big Ten schools have lacrosse teams. There's a decent lacrosse scene, man.
So it got to be an American.
Yo, yeah. Anyways, that's it for us. Go watch some lacrosse. And have a great week.
Holla.
See you.